Well, my topic on this one is agriculture sustainable in the United States? And the question to that is, do you like to eat? Because I do. And the answer to that question is yes, both times. Yes, it is sustainable, and yes, we have to feed our people. I think too many people in the United States now believe that we can grow it. We can grow it in a greenhouse. We can modify it or make artificial. Well, half the things in an artificial cheeseburger are agricultural products. The entire thing are agricultural products. Without plants and animals and the farmers who do the work, we do not have a food source in America. And I think that it has to be sustainable. Is it sustainable? Boy, I hope so. But I think it has to be sustainable for the mere fact that we have to feed our people. Now, the scary thing is that less than 2% of the entire population in America is farmers and agricultural related people. That's scary to me because we feed our entire country and half the countries across the ocean on what 2% of the population in America produces. Now, to me, I look at it as the glass is half full and say, well, why don't more people in America produce products and put us up to 3%, we can produce even more food. But the thing of it is now is we're producing more food with less farms because of genetic selection, better management, better facilities, all the above. Anything you can think of, we've gotten better at over the years. Everybody likes a good juicy T-bone steak. What are we going to do if we don't have farmers to produce that? Personally, I like some pork on my fork. And what if nobody's here to produce that either? We are the number one producing hog nation in the entire world. Now, to me, if we can feed all of America and pretty much the entire rest of the world from the hogs we produce, why can't agriculture be sustainable? It has to be. Now, in terms of the logistics and the details about agriculture, it's got its own way of turning everything around. It has its ups and downs just like everything else. Prices are low. Supply is low. Supply is high. Prices are high. Currently right now we're seeing all-time record high hog prices for the mere fact that porcine excessive diarrhea virus has shown up in America and taken out most of our swine herds. Now, in terms of the beef industry, we've implemented quality grades and yield grades. Quality grades is the eating quality or the palatability of that product, and the yield grade is how muscular that animal is in terms of its hot carcass or body weight. Now, the big thing is, in terms of agriculture, is it's its own marketing system. If we produce too much, the price is going to drop. If we produce too less, the price is going to get high. It's just simple ups and downs all the time. And I truly feel that our biggest issue as agriculturalists right now is we need the world and the country of the United States to be aware that we are a dying breed. We are losing numbers every day. And that is extremely scary for a country that keeps growing. If you can't eat, you can't grow. And they need us to produce that. And we're not saying, that we need a lot because we're producing what we do off of 2% of the entire population. But just think if some people pick up vegetable farming. We can use those fields for grain. Making your own garden for your own vegetables. That would help us ease up instead of planting a field full of sweet corn. We plant full of field corn. Feed animals. Feed the world. Make bread. Everything. And I think in the long run, agriculture has to be sustainable, but it also is sustainable because it's a never-ending fluctuation. It's not only one sector. It's not just meat production. It's producing seed stock for breeding. It's producing wool for your clothing. It's producing cowhides for, you know, rugs and leather, and it's, you know, hogs for footballs, or, you know, pork rinds or pork products. Um, and it's also grain farming. You know, I mean, wheat for our bread, corn for our bread, soybeans, um, barley, potatoes, um, sugar beets. I mean, things like that. Big industries in America that thrive, and it's just agriculture related. We have to have it here. It has to be here, and that is why I 100% believe fully that it is a sustainable industry. Just because without it, we're nothing. Thank you.